Nick Barigye is the CEO of Rwanda Finance Limited, an organization focused on bringing investment into the country, and he joins me now from Kigali, Rwanda. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. Good evening.
Well, good evening. We will get to the controversy surrounding the Rwanda-UK asylum deal in a moment. But first, Rwanda is hosting the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, coming at a time as the Russian invasion of Ukraine and pandemic supply chain issues are helping to cause crippling inflation. Talk with me about what your biggest focal point is at the conference.
The biggest focal point for Rwanda is to showcase to the world, members of the Commonwealth, the opportunities of investing in Rwanda. In June 2021, the World Bank released a report, and it's entitled The Role of the Private Sector in Financing Infrastructure Gap. And in this report, they mentioned that over the last couple of years, the government of Rwanda has spent close to 13% of its GDP on public investments. And this is almost the third highest globally. This means that we need private sector to support and complement government of Rwanda's financing needs if we are to attain sustainable development goals. Now, this is where Kigali International Financial Center comes in, because it's about creating a Pan-African financial center that facilitates investments in Rwanda and across the region.
Mm-hmm. How much of a challenge is it, though, to attract investment as Rwanda's economic growth has been downgraded?
I wouldn't say it has really been downgraded. Again, let's look at the facts as they are. July last year, the government of Rwanda issued a Eurobond, which was heavily subscribed. Yesterday, during the Commonwealth meeting, we had the groundbreaking of an infrastructure project worth $100 million. Under Kigali International Financial Center, we are seeing investments that are coming to be domiciled in Rwanda. For example, we have an Afrexim Bank fund called FEDA, $200 million fund that is aiming at funding private companies both in Rwanda and across the region. So in as much as we are seeing concerns around global recessions, our central bank has a very prudent monetary policy, and we are confident that we will be able to, together with other government of Rwanda agencies, be able to ride the wave.
Right. All right, let's get to the question that I alluded to at the beginning, the UK government deal with Rwanda to send asylum seekers to Rwanda. As you know, it's drawing major criticism, with Prince Charles kind of wading into the issue. There are reports that say he calls it appalling. Talk us through why Rwanda is accepting them. Is this about, the money that the UK is being given to Rwanda by the UK?
I don't think that's something I would talk about. Kigali International Financial Center. Most recently, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Office of the Government Spokesperson have been very clear on why Rwanda is entering into this agreement. For us at Kigali International Financial Center is instead, how do we work with British private and public institutions to see how we attract capital to Rwanda. An example I would give you is we have a very strong partnership with British International Investments that has been supporting us on a legal framework, so that we have under Kigali International Financial Center a very robust legal framework that is compliant and that is transparent as per international standards.
And once again, you're hosting this major international event, putting the spotlight on Rwanda. So that spotlight shows not just strengths, but also flaws. What are you hoping the message is that gets out?
The message that should get out is Rwanda continues to seek partnerships among member countries of the Commonwealth. We are saying to them, we need partners who we share mutual interests. We have opportunities in Rwanda that are attractive. We have an environment that is conducive, and we are ready to work with them. That's the message that we would want to come across. Like any other country, of course, there are always challenges, but our attitude has always been, how do we collaborate to address and overcome the challenges as they arise?
Nick Barigye, the CEO of Rwanda Finance Limited, Such a pleasure to have you on the show. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me.